If you've ever needed arms strong enough to snap a man in half, today might be for you.
I imagine that you've got a few questions, right?
Today is day 5 of the 6 days of Oliva's training. Remember that after we release the next Oliva workout, which will be the last one, we'll be releasing a video breaking down the details of Oliva's full program. Oliva's arms and back are flipping massive, both in Baki and in Biscuit's real-life counterpart, Sergio Oliva. And it's apparent why. He puts serious work into them multiple days a week with a level of volume that is just on another level. If you're thinking about doing this program, you need to be prepared to work your way through high volume training on the regular, 6 days a week. This workout is a little different than most of the other days of training in that the exercise selection is much more varied. Although not that much different than the things that we've done up to this point, there's just a lot of exercises in this particular workout. Before we get into it, go ahead and throw a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the workouts that we have coming up in the future. Your gains depend on it. This workout has 4 supersets and a killer finisher exercise. So let's go ahead and get into that. The first superset is 3 sets of 5 reps, close grip, triceps bench press, and 5 reps of standing barbell curls. Both of those have increasingly heavier weights as you go on and has 60 to 90 seconds rest in between the sets. Ideally, you should be using the same weight for both exercises, and the weights for the standing barbell curls will correspond to the weights that you used on the first arm day of the week. Now that may seem light on a bench press, but the form for this exercise is slightly different than a normal bench press. First of all, we're going to start off with a closer grip than we normally would on the bench press, but not so much that it hurts your wrist. I like to go exactly in line with the shoulders. You'll see in the first 2 reps I do a normal close grip bench press, but then I transition to the triceps version. Now in the triceps version, you want to think about bringing your hands down toward your chest so that your elbows are further down your body than the bar is. Unlike in a normal bench press where the bar path looks like an upside down J or a candy cane, the bar path here is straight up and down. You'll feel it much more in your triceps, and this will also remove the major assistance of the shoulders and chest for the movement. We've covered standing barbell curls already, but as a review, elbows tight to the side, don't swing the weight, and don't curl in the squat rack unless you can strict curl 135. Yes, I know I am right here, but this was the easiest way for me to record it that day. The second superset is 3 sets of 5 reps, lying easy bar tricep extensions, and 5 reps of preacher curls with increasingly heavier weight. And that's 60 to 90 seconds of rest between those sets. Now, we did the easy bar lying triceps extensions and preacher curls on the Tuesday arm day. So on the lying triceps extensions, keep your elbows pointed up toward the ceiling, lower the weight to your forehead slowly, and then press back to start. Be careful not to whack yourself in the head or go too far and go behind your head, keeping those elbows up pointed toward the ceiling. On the preacher curls, you can start from the top or the bottom, but finish where you started to complete the rep. Elbows should be pressing into the pad without your triceps resting on the top of the pad. Full extension and flexion of the arm without swinging the weight at all. The next superset is 3 sets of 5 reps, dumbbell preacher curls, and 5 reps easy bar seated tricep extensions with increasingly heavier weight, and of course 60 to 90 seconds between the sets. Rules for the dumbbell preacher curls are very much the same as with the bar, but you have to be more mindful of balancing each dumbbell independently. For the easy bar seated tricep extensions, we're going to be seated on the preacher bench with our back toward the pad. This is easier because sometimes a bench with a normal back can get in the way of our range of motion. Your elbows are going to be pointed straight up, don't let them flare out, bring the weight down in an arch behind your head, keeping the elbows pointed towards the ceiling. You're going to extend the arms all the way up and really squeeze those triceps. The final superset is 3 sets of 10 chin-ups. Grip is supinated, meaning that the palms are facing toward you, and 10 reps of tricep pushdowns. You have an increasingly heavier weight, ideally with both of these, with 60 to 90 seconds rest in between. If you are unable to do 10 chin-ups, you can use the assisted pull-up machine. Don't add weight to the chin-ups until you are able to do all 3 sets of 10, and then you can start by adding weight to the last set. Remember, on the chin-ups, don't swing your body, pull down through your elbows to activate your lats, chin up over the bar, full extension of the arms at the bottom of the movement. On the tricep pushdowns, elbows tight to the sides like they were on the barbell curls. Control the weight, full extension of the arms at the bottom. You can face away from the cable machine or toward it. Straight bar, curved bar, rope, whatever. It's all acceptable. Just make sure that you're getting the reps in. The finisher exercise for today is a rough one, and that's for several reasons. First off, your lats and biceps are likely super sore from the previous day's training and today, and it's a movement that requires excellent mobility. Once again, if you are lacking in mobility, let me point you in the direction of Broly's Yoga and Luffy the Rubber Man right here. The last exercise of the day is 5 sets of 5 to 10 pull-ups. But not just any pull-ups. Pull-ups behind the neck. Much like the overhead press behind the neck, you have to keep your scapula retracted the entire time. Elbows directly underneath the bar, and you have to have the mobility to even do the movement in the first place. If you lack the mobility, just do normal pull-ups to finish off the workout. If you have the mobility but not the strength, once again, you can use the assisted pull-up machine to complete the exercise as well. Just be careful, if you have a previous shoulder injury or this exercise hurts, don't do it. It's not for everybody. After all of that, your lats and arms are likely to be completely toast. Prep yourself because there's one more day ahead of you. The last leg day of the week. The final day. As we've harped on throughout the entirety of this program, you will likely need to adapt to the volume as well as the weights, so don't feel bad if you have to ease your way into this. You're not a professional bodybuilder, most likely, and it takes a lot of practice to handle this level of volume that is present in this program. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and an extra special thanks to all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. I'm the Anime Trainer, and until next time, guys, good luck and train hard.